Alright, and we're up. Hey guys, welcome back to hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, hi, I'm Damsey and you're most welcome to this crystal amazing community. So this happens to be the first video that I'll be filming for the year 2023, and I'm quite excited to dive in. Okay, like I'm still like, it's been a while since I've been like off the camera, so in case you sense some form of discomfort or awkwardness, please ignore it. Alright, so I decided last year that I was going to film another Q&A video for my new subscribers. At least to get to know me, or just have a little bit of a background idea of who I am and my personality off camera. So before I dive in, I asked you guys to send me some questions on Instagram and WhatsApp and Facebook and YouTube. So I got a lot of questions, and there were a lot of questions that were kind of similar. So I decided to just like merge those similar questions together. So all together I had to screen out the similar ones because I do not want this video to be too long, so you guys don't click out. God knows I need the watch time. Okay, so I decided to merge the questions together, the similar questions together into one. So I'm just going to answer that in one question. So in case you've asked a question and you feel like I did not answer it in this video, just know that I may have mentioned it in another question that was similar to the question that you asked. So yeah, of course, with that being said, I have about 25 questions here. So I'm going to be as fast as I can so that this video does not extend beyond the expected time. So we're going to be starting with the first question that I have on my phone, which is from, okay, I can't actually tell who sent this message. Okay, that's the cool thing. That's why I decided to use this app called NGL. So it's an app that allows you to send questions or suggestions or messages basically anonymously. So I cannot tell who sent all these questions. So if I'm answering your question, I'm sure you know that you're the one I'm referring to. And some of these questions actually have me curious as to who may have asked the question. So please, some of you will have to drop your name or like let me know. But okay, we'll get into that in the middle of the video. Okay, so the first question with me here is, when was the last time you lied? When was the last time that I lied? Honestly, it's very hard to recall because have I lied this year? I'm not sure I have lied this year. Guys, I don't, like, this would probably sound strange, but I don't really, I used to lie very well before, but since growing up, it's just not a part of me anymore. I honestly cannot recall if I've lied recently. So let's get to the next question. How is it like living alone as a single in Abuja? Is there a way it's supposed to be living as a single in Abuja? I'm not sure. I think what this person is trying to ask is, how is it like living alone as a single? I don't think the location has anything to do with it. Or is there something special about Abuja that I may not know? I don't know. So I guess, okay, because the question is kind of confusing. Okay, so how is it like living alone as a single? First of all, I would say that it's not my first time living alone per se. I have in school, in my final year in school, I did live alone. Okay, but as a single, that is a new experience. As a single, okay, first off, I've never actually lived with someone that I was dating. So I've basically been living alone or with a roommate. And right now, okay, yeah, I'm single, but there isn't really much of a difference, really. There isn't much of a difference. So if your question is asking, how is it like living as a single? I'll just say that it is not so bad, and some days it is not too good, because I'll just say that I've had to, like, made a lot of lifestyle adjustments, things or activities that I was used to doing before, I can no longer do them, if that makes any sense. For instance, I was used to pretty much sharing the details of my day with someone, like at the end of the day before going to bed, and that was like a part of my routine at some point. But that has changed. Doesn't mean that I don't have anyone to share it with. I do, but I mean it's different when you're single, okay? When you're single, you just feel like, okay, like you're bugging people basically, because they're not obligated to listen to the details of my day. And there are some times that I want to share, but like I can't, because I don't have anyone that is obligated to listen to me. So yeah, there's been an adjustment in that. Then what else again? Honestly, it's not as bad, because first off, coming to Abuja, I didn't come here to look for a partner. Like, that wasn't my specific goal. I came here with a specific goal, and so far so good. That is all that I have been about. That's all I've been, more focused on, because at the end of the day, that was what brought me here. So just being occupied with other things, and I'm making slow progress, not too big, but slow progress, so far so good. So it doesn't really put me in a place where I feel, I don't know, like I feel the effect of being single so much, if that answers your question. So I feel like I spent too long on that question. Okay, so the third question, please give me pickup lines that always work. Pickup lines. I'm assuming this question is coming from a guy. Let me take a moment to think. Oh gosh. Pickup lines that always work on a girl, right? Okay, I would say it as it is. Okay. I feel like when it comes to pickup lines, you want to express yourself in such a way that you make the person that you're approaching to also have interest in you immediately. So you don't want to go there and at the end of the whole like scenario, you feel like you're a bug. That's the whole point of like having a very good pickup line, is to make sure that you somehow go there, getting what you want, and at the end of the day, you're able to make the other person interested in you. So I would personally advise that if it's a complete stranger, like if it's not someone that you've met before, maybe someone you just randomly met on the road or outside the mall or outside of your office or something like that, if it's a complete stranger, you want to have 3 things in mind. The first thing is you want to project a sensible manner, and then secondly, you want to go straight to the point, and then thirdly, you want to give your genuine reason of approach. So you definitely want to project these 3 qualities in order for you not to appear as someone that is not even worth talking to. Because the thing about stopping people on the road or whatever your specific scenario is that, most likely this person is a complete stranger to you, and there is always a possibility that they will be slightly offended, or they'll find it a little bit annoying or disturbing for you to just approach. So you want to approach with sensible manners. You want to go straight to the point to show that you have respect for your time, and you also have respect for their time. And you also want to give your genuine reason to also show that you are an honest person, basically. For the sensible manner, you want to say something like, hello beautiful, pardon me for interrupting. I won't take much of your time. First of all, hello beautiful. When you're approaching the lady, you know, just hearing that quick but not so deep compliment instantly kind of opens her heart, and then she would wonder, like, turn around, like, okay, I'm not offended, so far so good, you know, go on. Of course she won't say it out, but she will definitely say it in her mind. So hello beautiful, pardon me for interrupting, I won't take much of your time. So that shows on your own part that you are sensible. So that has created room for her to want to listen to this sensible, humble fellow, right? And then your next line, you want to go straight to the point. Introduce yourself. Hi, my name is Michael, and I would love to have a chat with you if you do not mind me asking. So if she asks you why, like what about, then you can go ahead, you know, straight to the point and just be honest about why you've stopped her and why you want to talk to her. So is it to collect her phone number? Is it to start a friendship, or whatever the case might be? Just go straight to the point. But I feel like this opening line kind of puts you in a position. It puts you in a position to be more likely to get a positive response from the lady. So I hope this helps. This fourth question is kind of funny. I don't know who sent this, and I don't know why this person sent it. I don't know what makes this person assume this, but okay, so this person asked, do you even like school? Do I like school? I like studying. I like to educate myself. I actually love physical classrooms. I love learning that way. Like, I enjoy it. I enjoy interacting, like interactive learning. So, and I also like to just interact with people that are also learning, you know, at the same pace with me, if that makes any sense. So, yeah, I know that I love those things. So I guess it's enough for me to say that I like school, right? So, yes, I do like school. Okay, so fifth question. The weirdest trend you've done. The weirdest trend I've done. This is not a specific question. Do you mean like a social media trend or a TikTok trend, or is there another kind of trend? So please specify your question. Is it social media? Is it TikTok? It's not specific. So number six. Have you ever watched Harry Potter? Yes, I have. I have watched the entire Harry Potter series. Okay, number 7. Who you trying to vote for in 2024? I think this person means 2023, and I'm actually voting Peter Obi. By the grace of God, I hope he wins. Yeah, that's my choice. Okay, so what number are we on now? Number 8. What was your favorite show when you were a kid? What was my favorite show when I was a kid? Oh, that's a tough one, really. It's a tough one because I had a lot of favorite shows when I was a kid, and I'm trying to remember the specific era because I had like different kid era. Like there was a baby era where I was more interested, like I was into Barney and Friends, Teletubbies. I think Teletubbies and Barney and Friends were like my first set of favorite shows. But as I grew older, maybe around like 8, 9, 10, my favorite show then was there was this Christian musical show then. It's called Toby's Clubhouse, and after that there was also Power Rangers. Yeah, in my older kid age, that was my favorite show. So, question number 9. What's your orientation? So does this mean sexual orientation? Okay, I'm assuming you mean sexual orientation. Straight. Very, very straight. Next question, number 10. What have you gotten detention for? It's funny that my mind quickly went to that very event because that is the first. I got detention for cheating in an exam. I was in SS1. Yeah, that was the first and last time that I ever cheated in an exam because I was threatened. They were going to report me to my dad, and it was a very, very traumatic experience. I don't recommend it. I was caught cheating in an exam, so okay, so next question, number 11. Would you say yes if I asked you out? Okay, would you say yes if I asked you out? A. Now, first question, who is A? Like, who are you? Show yourself, okay? And would I say yes if you asked me out? Yeah, why not? Like, it's just a date, so depending on what you propose or where you propose rather, of course I'm down, so shoot your shot. A, wherever you are. Question 12. Question 12. What are you doing tomorrow? Tomorrow is Thursday. Tomorrow, okay. I'll just be busy ticking off as many tasks as I can from my to-do list, like every other day. Next question, 13. What's your dream house? What's your dream house? That's a very, very interesting question because this is like one of the things I've been meditating on lately. I don't know if it's because I feel like I'm getting close to that time. Okay, so what's my dream house? My dream house is a house with a very large compound, not super large, but large enough to accommodate a vegetable garden and maybe like a lawn with trees, coconut trees, orange trees, just any kind of fruit trees around, you know, covering like 50% of that space, and with monkeys or with rabbits and squirrels running around. But monkeys can be kind of hard to control in a very open space, so but it would be nice if I can have monkeys there. Like, I just envision, you know, like a compound that is kind of like the replica of the Garden of Eden, because I really love a place like a very green area, you know, an area with plants, with trees, with fruits and animals, not wicked animals like chickens, but you know, the decent herbivorous animals, rabbits, all those peaceful ones around. And then in the main house itself, I would also like something of a very portable, not necessarily too big, could be a bungalow, but one of those ones that kind of spreads around the land, you know, with a lot of natural building elements here and there, not too much of the modern architecture kind of decor, but more of like the organic architecture decor, you know, infusing nature together with technology, fused together, and with a minimalist decor style, if that makes any sense. So that is my dream house. I envision a house with a lot of green, like natural green, not fake plants, but real plants inside and outside, and also like woodworks and a lot of African artifacts, statement pieces, and art all over the place, but not too much because also I need it to be minimal. Next question is number 14. Okay, who are your best girlfriends? Who are my best girlfriends? That is not hard because I don't even have a lot of best girlfriends. Okay, so my best girlfriends, I don't know who's asking this question. I don't even know if you know them, but I've only had like two best girlfriends in my life so far. I would say there's Sophia from my secondary school. There is Betty from the polytechnic I finished from. So yeah, those I would say are my best. I'm not really much of a like bestie kind of person, but they are my best because like they're the ones who get me the most, if that makes any sense. They're the ones who, you know, like I really flow with the most, and there's never been even any form of awkwardness, even when we don't speak for a time. So shout out to Sophie and Betty. Okay, the next question is number 15. Okay, so what did you eat for breakfast? Okay, so I had I had swallow. I had semolina and stew for breakfast. I know it sounds strange. I had to make that for breakfast because it was faster, and I have multiple videos to film today, and I just need something heavy that would, you know, hold me for the number of hours that I'll be sitting here talking to my phone. So yeah, I had semo and stew because I have no other soup. Next question. I don't even know the numbers at this point. I think this is number 16. Okay. What's the longest time you've ever gone without showering? The longest time I've ever gone without showering, I'll say is a whole 24 hours. Maybe not exactly 24 hours, maybe a little bit over 24 hours. It was during a cold season, okay, like during a cold season, and yeah, it must have been one of those days that was just not, yeah, but a little bit over 24 hours, I would say, is the longest time I've gone without showering. So thank you for aiming at embarrassing me, wherever you are. Okay, next question. What's your favorite TV show? I don't know if this question means like a TV show, like my current one or one that has already ended. Well, to be frank with you guys, I'm not really a TV show kind of person. I don't really watch a lot of TV shows aside Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and which other one? I don't even watch BBN. So I can't even think of any TV shows, but I'm assuming this person probably meant like my favorite TV series, television series or something. So if it's television series, my former favorite television series was Game of Thrones, but currently I am loving Bridgerton, Ginny and Georgia, and All American. So my favorite TV show, I'll say Bridgerton, maybe. Yeah. Okay, so next question. Next question. Okay, we've answered this. Favorite TV show. Okay, oh, this is actually not a question. You're really attractive. So that's what this person said. Can you guys see it? Thank you very much for saying that. Okay, next question. How old are you again? This sounds like a guy. It's like, how old are you again? I'm 25, soon to be 26 in a couple of weeks. Yeah. Next question. Sunscreen recommendation for dark skin, oily skin. For dark skin girl with oily skin. I would recommend, there is this, wait, let me confirm the name. It's a Neutrogena sunscreen. Okay, yeah, it's called the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel Lotion Sunscreen SPF 50. This is the one. So I've used this and it was really good. I use it for both my face and my skin. I think I have a review of that sunscreen somewhere in my channel, so I would definitely recommend that one. It does not leave a greasy finish, but it does leave a slight amount of glow. So I would really recommend that one, and I would also recommend the Misha sunscreen. Sorry, the Aqua sunscreen. So this is the Aqua Sun SPF 50 plus PA++++. So there it is. So this is the one I'm currently using, and it's really good. It does not leave a white cast, and it gets absorbed into the skin really quickly. So I would highly recommend that. Okay, so next question. Okay, this is not a question. This says you're fan from a distance. No question, just celebrating your intentionality. Thank you so much. Messages like this really mean a lot to me. I'm grateful. Thank you for celebrating. Next question. How do you regain back your social relationship vibe, having left it for so long and gotten used to being single? Currently 2 on a scale of 1 to 10 concerning, right? Okay, fine. This question is actually a very good question, and believe me, I can completely relate, because I found myself asking the same question just late last year. Like, how do you regain it, right? After being out of it for so long. I'll say personally, what I'm currently trying that is working for me is, I don't want you to see it as, you're trying to regain back your social or relationship. You can just start small, start by being open, start by feeling good about yourself. Do you feel good about yourself? Are you doing things that makes you excited about your life? If you're doing stuff like that, embrace the feel-good energy, embrace it. And whenever you go out there, like outside of your room, outside of your house, into the world, go with an open energy, go with a friendly energy and a non-expecting energy. So what that means is, your energy is open. So it means be kind to people. Don't wait for people to say hello first. Like, you say hello first. You can start up conversations yourself. Also, like, just be open in general, and talk to people, talk to anyone. It's so funny, because I feel like, especially with the relationship, like when you leave, it feels like you don't really know how to be intimate with someone. No, don't even go there. Don't let your mind go there. I'm not talking about like that intimacy. I'm talking about just being, huggy and just flowing and really talking, like being, talking deep with someone. And it can feel awkward, especially if you've not done that for a very long time. So I would recommend that, you feel free with talking about yourself. Instead of, waving hello or hi at a distance, make body contact, hug, or give a handshake, ask about their weekend, ask personal questions. Try to say more yeses than nos when it comes to invitations from anyone. And again, I would also say, you also try to initiate invitations as well. Don't force it, be real. See the cool atmosphere that we have. There's so much love in it. There's enough space to accommodate everybody. So do not feel that you're too little or you're too uninteresting. So just, open your chest, open up your energy, and just flow, just go. Speak to the Uber driver, speak to the security men, tease them once in a while, say thank you, say hi, ask them about their weekend, ask them questions they will not expect. Like, this is how you naturally open and start flowing, and before you know it, you're already out there without even realizing that you're out there. Because I know that the transition from that isolation back into socializing, is the mindset. Most of the time it's not as hard as we think in our minds. It's just that mindset of, oh my god, like how will I do it? You don't have to do it, you just have to be it. So does that make any sense? Okay. So next question. Next question. What is the weirdest thing you've ever eaten? The weirdest thing I've ever eaten. The moment you asked that question, my mind went to River State. Okay, so people in the south, let me just say, they live a different life from us in the north, okay, and the north central. I don't know much about the rest, but the people in the south, oh my goodness, I love them for their food, don't get me wrong. But the weirdest thing I've ever eaten was definitely when I was in the south, and that was periwinkle. Yeah, it was really weird. I remember every soup that has periwinkle in it, I always select it out of the soup. I always make sure that I don't, like, my tongue doesn't touch any. I think it's probably because there was a time I went to the market and I saw like you know those big market bowls. So I saw a very big bowl of periwinkle, and there were so much, and they were still alive. And like the the video or the image of that still gets stuck in my mind. Like, I saw them moving, you know, it felt like millions of earthworms gathered in one place and they're just moving. So it gave me that kind of feel. So just seeing it in my soup, I'm like selecting it. So there was a time that I actually mistakenly chewed one. Not even swallow. If I had swallowed it, it would have been better. I think I chewed it. So I felt it. I was like, my goodness, I think I just ate one. It was the weirdest thing I've ever eaten. Okay, next question. Where are your parents from? My dad is from Ichimo local government, Kogi State. My mom was from Kwale of Delta State. Next question. Okay, so this is the last question actually. What phone do you have? Okay, my phone is the Nokia S5. Yeah, that's the phone that I have. If you have more questions that you want to ask, feel free to put that down in the comment section, or you can DM me on my Instagram or WhatsApp if you have my number. I hope that I've been able to answer all of your questions, of course. So please do not forget to follow me, do not forget to like this video, do not forget to share this video, and subscribe if you haven't already, and do not forget to turn on my post notification. And with that being said, guys, I will see you guys in my next video. Peace and Happy New Year.